Now, I wish to give the floor to Ms. Mansfield. Ms. Mansfield, you have a unique role in the regional collaboration or between countries like Turkey and Egypt as business council, and how this kind of a cross-border collaboration between countries that can build kind of stronger kind of collaboration among the developing countries in the face of this new global value chain and context. Yes, please.
Okay, thanks, James. And good afternoon all. Thanks for ITC to organizing a magnificent meeting in Jakarta. We've been loaded lots of information and lots of calories. Time to burn some of them. And I'm here to present 1.3 million enterprise of Turkey. And the countries I came from has a lots of crisis. Lots of crisis of war, lots of crisis of economy, lots of crisis of everything. And as a SME, or even the large companies, we suffer a lot. We realize that is to survive, to add the value to your company is only the way to suffering and face the challenge. And the challenges is big, really difficult. And I would like to show you a few slides of Turkey, how we did survive, how we can set the goal for our future. I think it's
please watch out the time.
Just
Thanks.
7 minutes, that's for sure. And as you see, is that we did really shrink as a Europe, and you will see that the figure is minus 4.7%. And then next year, we grow as a China. And you will see the figure is like 8.9%. How that thing has happened in 1980s, we are exporting only 3 billion US dollars goods. And then today, it's coming like 114 billion US dollars. And the number of the percentage of the industry in that share is only 10% 1980s, and in 2010 is 92%. And when you look at it, we were ranked of the economy, world economy in the 25th, now it's 17. And because of those crises, because of the war, because of the economic crisis, and whenever we have more than 10 neighbors around us, whoever gets cold, we start sneezing in Turkey. And then urbanization is started. It's so fast that we've reached 60% urbanization in 15 years. And then when we look at back, what we were exporting from 1980s is like agricultural things. There's no variation. It's like today, Africa is facing exactly the same difficulties. Lots of food, we have lots of food and product, but we have lots of competitors. And today, we are exporting lots of industrial goods, like cars, like textile, like chemical products. And that time, that's the position of Turkey holding it around all those competitors. And today, Turkey's position is like that. We are really, really producing a lot. And the reason behind that is how we can able to do this. We start looking for the variation of the market. And we were exporting just to Europe before. It's like 80% of our production. It's like today Spain is facing exactly the same difficulties because whatever they produce, they just send exporting in 2 countries, in Spain and England. But, France and England. We were exactly the same position until we realized that is we have to look variation for the market, whatever we're producing it, and what is it, our size of the companies, small or big, and whatsoever, you have to look variation of the market. And this is not just enough to do so. And we used to produce only in Istanbul, Izmir, and Mersin, and that's just the red point of parts. We were just producing and exporting. All those companies were there. And then we realized that this is not the way it is. We have to go and spend it and expand it into the land. We start producing inland, actually, and then we share the crisis, we share the risk, is like that. Now, if the crisis in Europe and the Bursa city get more affected than cities in Gaziantep. If there is a crisis in MENA area, then Kayseri's get affected more than Bursa area. That enterprise that's the companies sharing the risk. And what they produce, it's there. I can give you this presentation to whoever willing to have. And those are the areas we're really good at it. And that gives us a different kind of market. The stress actually expands the local market. We sell 494,000 cars in 2008 and 5.2 million white goods. And you will see that is the mobile phone users, 64 million. And you will see that the people getting house loans is 237,000 flats has been sold. And this is something this stress actually creates a local market in Turkey. And the SMEs thrive better than before. And you will see that as a credit card user is like 114 billion Turkish lira, around $65 billion. And that gives us a goal, and then we start looking at that, okay, if the input is like that, we are willing to become number 10 rank in the world economy. And the next challenge, next big challenge actually, move towards the high technology in Turkey. We're still very short for that, and we're looking for investors who are willing to come to Turkey, more than welcome. That's what I can say actually, and that's all. I'm gonna use this slide.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Yeah.